long does carnivore take to work? It's one of the first questions people ask when they're serious about changing their life through nutrition. But here's the truth. It's not just a timeline issue. It's a mindset issue. Most people never even get started because they're stuck in what I call path inertia. They're waiting for the perfect moment. After my birthday, they say. After vacation. After the holidays. After my stress calms down. After I get one more lab result. And I get it. Life feels like it never stops throwing curveballs. But sometimes, what actually pushes us forward is a crisis, a diagnosis, a death in the family, a moment that shakes us and forces us to ask, what am I doing with my health? So when people ask me, how long does carnivore take to work? I ask them right back, what are you waiting for to start? Now, once you do start, yes, there's an adaptation period. Your body has to switch fuel sources. If you've been running on carbs your whole life, it's like asking a diesel engine to suddenly run on jet fuel. There's going to be some sputtering, some stalls, maybe even a few warning lights. Some of my patients go from plant-based to carnivore. That's a 180-degree turn. It's like moving from Mars to Earth in a weekend. Those folks might need 8 to 6 weeks or more to fully adapt. Others come from keto or low-carb backgrounds. Their bodies already know how to burn fat efficiently. For them, the transition might just take a couple of weeks. But no matter where you start, there are 3 major shifts happening when you go carnivore: physical, mental, and emotional. Physically, your digestive system has to change gears. Your stomach acid increases. Your bile production ramps up. Your electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, start shifting. And if you're not supporting them, you'll feel it. That's where the so-called keto flu symptoms come in. Headache, fatigue, brain fog, cramps. Mentally, you're breaking free from hyperpalatable food addiction. You're not eating for dopamine anymore. You're eating for function. That's a massive psychological shift. Suddenly, food becomes nourishment, not entertainment. And that could be freeing, but also scary. Emotionally, you might be giving up traditions, family meals, cultural dishes. That's not nothing. If you've been bonding with your loved ones over sweet potato pie and mac and cheese every Sunday, switching to steak and eggs is a cultural shakeup. But here's what I want you to hear. That discomfort is not a sign that it's not working. It's a sign that your body is changing, healing, recalibrating. So let's talk timelines. If you're coming from the standard American diet, high in sugar, seed oils, processed junk, you might need a solid 6 to 12 weeks to start feeling consistently better, maybe even longer. If you're coming from a whole foods but plant-heavy diet, especially low fat, give yourself at least 8 weeks. Your gallbladder, your microbiome, your hormones, they all need time to readjust. If you're already doing keto or paleo, carnivore might feel like a breeze. 2 to 4 weeks might be all you'll need to get past the bumps. But regardless of where you start, there's no shame in struggling. I've had patients cry in this office because they felt like failures on day 10. And I remind them, day 10 is exactly when most people quit. It's right before things start getting better. Here's what I tell every patient trying to adapt to carnivore. Eat enough, especially fat. Don't try to undereat your way to healing. Salt your food. Your kidneys are flushing more sodium now. Get sleep. Deep sleep is mitochondrial repair. That's where the real healing happens. Support your digestion. If you feel bloated or nauseous, try ox bile, lemon water, or apple cider vinegar. And most importantly, don't measure your success by the scale. Measure it by how you feel. Are your joints less inflamed? Is your skin clear? Is your brain sharper? Are your energy levels more stable? The scale might lie, but your body never does. So, how long does carnivore take to work? As long as it takes for you to trust the process. As long as it takes to stop chasing shortcuts and start listening to your body. As long as it takes for your metabolism to remember what healing feels like. For some, that's 2 weeks. For others, it's 3 months. But for everyone, it's worth it. So don't quit too soon. Don't panic if you feel worse before you feel better. That's normal. That's healing. That's you becoming the version of yourself that your future self will thank you for. And if you've made it this far, I'd love to hear from you. How long did you take to adapt to Carnivore? Was it rough? Was it easier than you expected? Drop a comment below and let's help each other grow. And if you're just getting started, I have another video I want you to check out next. It explains what priming is and why some people need to do it when they start their carnivore journey. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and stay focused on the root cause, because healing is possible. You just have to give it time.